so welcome to my living room tour. This is my first of its kind. So this over here, I love it. It's taken me a while to get it how it is. That mirror there we bought at TK Maxx. Unfortunately, we can't actually hang it on the wall because it's too heavy. But I'm going to show you a little bit more of this area. So over here I've got some photographs. That one there is actually after I did a show at the Bloomsbury Theatre in London years ago when I used to dance. But it's a really happy memory, and it's of me and my sister having a celebratory hug on the sofa at home. And next to that I've got, it's just a postcard actually, framed of Ella Fitzgerald. She's one of my icons. Up here is one of my favourite prints. It's kind of something I look at whenever I'm feeling a bit blue. Rules to live by. So cherish friends and family. Always kiss goodbye. No regrets. Dream big. Always think positively and laugh lots. Over here, well, that's a print actually by my mum called Cool Runnings. She's an artist, so you can check out her work in the description bar. I'll leave a link. And I've got a lot of her stuff dotted around my flat, which I love. So this clock is actually something that my fiance and I inherited from his grandparents, and it's kind of maritime really. I think it's the wrong time. I need to put a battery in there. Above that, that's another print by my mum, and then that is a piece of artwork that I was given, I think, for my 21st, and I love it because it's this naked woman running on the beach with a horse and dogs. Always makes me laugh. All our engagement cards. And then down here I got this really sweet little piece of furniture from an antiques shop in Highgate Village in North London. It's Italian 1920s, 30s. It's really cute. I love it. And on top I've got some of my favourite kind of books. So iconic photographs, all the front covers of Vogue. There's a photo album that I put together of all our travels. And also Coming Up Roses, which is a book I love to read for inspiration. That's Kath Kidson's autobiography. And then on the top, I've got these two sort of atlas letters, I guess. M and E. M for Michael, my fiance, and E for Elizabeth, which is my sort of birth name. And I got these at Home Senses. I absolutely love them. I haven't seen anything like them before. I've seen a lot of sort of plain white or cream versions, and they're glossy, so hopefully they're not going to get grubby. I need to hang them up somewhere, but I just didn't have time to, so I put them here for the moment. And if you look a bit closer, I think this one covers, oh yeah, Greenland and parts of Europe. Yeah, it's got that kind of glossy finish to it. And then behind it I've just got a really simple IKEA lamp and an arts and crafts vase. Over here, I love these frames. They're kind of all the rage at the moment. Clear on both sides. And we've got some Polaroids in here that we took from a special birthday of my fiance's. And it just reminds us of happy times. So, over here, these are my windows out to the world. I absolutely love the view from outside here onto the street. Up here, I've got some more artwork by my mum. And then next to that is a print by actually one of her best friends who she exhibits with, Paula Duggan. And here is kind of an old cabinet. It doesn't really fit in with the decor of the room, but I love it. It's something that's been handed down to me. It was originally in my great auntie and uncle's house. She was a famous prima ballerina in the UK, and I inherited this, and also a piano, my very first stand-up piano. Which was very dear to me. We ended up actually giving that away when I decided to get an electric keyboard so I could start gigging. And we call this the museum cupboard because we literally put anything oldie-worldy inside it. So we've got an entire, a complete Dickens works collection, lovely, beautiful leather-bound books which were given to us. We've got, let's have a look inside, we've got royal china, we've got crystal, we've got decanters, yeah, you name it. Lots of china in there that I've kind of inherited. Lots of knickknacks and just kind of little heirlooms, really. It's very oldie-worldy. I prefer modern, but when we move and we actually buy somewhere, it'll probably be in a different room. And down there it's actually like a newspaper rack, but we use it for our vinyls. Again, quite old, not really my thing, but nice to keep. And then that chair there was actually something I think my mum rescued from a pub. It had been left out. It was like in the 60s. And I love it. It's tiny. I think only I can fit on it. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with that, but it's definitely a project. And this is the view from the front of my flat. I love this road. It's big and wide. I love the windows. They're given so much light. And over here I've got this really bizarre sort of piece of art, I suppose you could call it, and it's actually the ends of picture frames. I bought one of these, and so did my mum, I think in Spain in a flea market, and it's just the ends glued together, but I just thought it was really cool. So this area over here is probably the messiest area and definitely needs decluttering. That is a project for me. This wooden set of drawers and shelves I bought on eBay for 40 quid, did them up, repainted them. Up here I've got my Philippe Haussmann print of Audrey Hepburn. I love this print because it's not so staged and it's kind of in the moment. My lamp is from Next and the lampshade's from IKEA, and then I've got my vinyl player there. Some books on music and art, and some other stuff thrown in there, as you can see. And then that leather chair is from IKEA as well. Someone gave that to us. I quite like it. It's kind of retro and kind of cool. It took me a while to do up that piece of furniture there. I painted it cream first, and it showed up all the sort of issues with it. It's not a very well put together piece of furniture, but it was a project. And then I covered it in silver, and then I got this cool sort of funky retro floral wrapping paper from my local stationers, and I put that on top. And the great thing is, because it wasn't expensive, when I get bored of it I can repaint it and do something else and reuse it. And it's nice not to throw things away and try and recycle them. Up here I've got my V&A Hollywood costume print, poster. I bought this from the exhibition. It was an amazing exhibition. It featured costumes from all the great films. And over here I've got my L-shaped sofa. It's a dark slate grey, which doesn't come up so well in the film, but I've got it covered at the moment because I just got it cleaned, and that cost me a fortune because my fiance likes to throw food around on it. And on the top I've got these kind of funky assorted cushions, which I actually got from ASDA, which is a supermarket here. It's part of the Walmart brand, and they're really reasonable. I got those recently, so I will put the link in the description bar. My Faux Fur Throw at the end is so warm and snug. I love that. I looked online for a lot of these and they were very expensive, and then I found one for Tesco's, and that was less than £50, and I love it. And my other throws are all from various TK Maxx outlets. This cream coffee table is a favourite of mine. Really reasonable. Got it from IKEA. I think they still do it, and it was like 14 quid. And on top here I've got my fruit bowl from Home Senses. That's grey and glossy. A vase, I think that's from IKEA. No, actually it's from John Lewis. I got it in the sale. These are actually material flowers that I got from eBay from China, and they're beautiful. Photograph of myself and Mike on holiday. And then at the back I've got this really cute vase. They're like 3 vases that I got from a local florist that was closing down, and she was selling all the things that she displays stuff in. So at the moment it kind of just houses things. I've got lavender to keep away the moths. Those are our slate coasters. I just put them on there because I'd clean the table. You could put anything in there really. There's a clear one, and the middle one is clear, and then the one at the end is actually mirrored, which is quite nice. And we just keep our remotes in there. But in Christmas I put baubles in there and candles, and yeah, it's quite versatile really, and I like the shabby chic style. And then over here I have got this cute trinket box, mirrored, and it's got a lot of detail on the outside. I keep all my old currency in there from my travels, basically stuff I shouldn't have brought back and I can't get rid of. This is a lantern I got from Home Senses. I don't know where I got that little trinket box, probably Europe. And then inside I've got another candle from Home Senses. I think the outside's really pretty, so I'm definitely going to try and reuse that. maybe put pens in it or makeup brushes once the candle's finished. And then I got this lovely bowl from Home Sense as well, which I think I'm going to fill with small fruit like tangerines. That's my wedding planner book. If you want to check out my wedding planning YouTube channel, I've put the link in the description. It's youtube.com/bridegirl. And yeah, I've got loads of tutorials on there. It's a fairly new channel, so check it out. Gives you tips on how to plan your wedding, etc, etc. And that's us. And that's kind of it. Oh yeah, my lovely fruit bowl, which is looking rather sad at the moment with hardly any fruit because we need to do the shop. And right underneath I got these baskets from Home Senses. They're great, they're really good size, and they fit in a lot of DVDs, and we love movies. So I got a few different styles and I put them all under there. Originally I used to keep them in these huge IKEA storage boxes which usually go under your bed. It was quite handy and it was a clever idea, but they get so heavy and dusty. So that's it really. I hope you've enjoyed my room tour. Just a little insight into where I live. I by no means have the tidiest, neatest, decluttered flat in the world. I, like you, am on an ongoing journey of trying to declutter my life and make sure that I surround it with things that I enjoy and I love. So thanks so much for stopping by. If you've enjoyed this film, please thumbs up, subscribe to my channel to check out more, and I'll keep making videos. And until then, I would love to hear about how you declutter your living room. So please get in touch. Bye!